This is a sad story. Parents should not have to bury their kids. That's not the natural order of things. That's not the way things should be. But I remember when this story first popped up, and I just remember thinking, man, I hope they catch who did this. And then the update here is that because this person, if you're not familiar, she was a teacher. Her name is Ellen Greenberg. This here you see a picture of her, and she was discovered with 23 stab wounds. 23 stab wounds, and they ruled it. They at the time they ruled it was a suicide. And so they went back and did another investigation, looked at the evidence, looked at what they had, and they just came back again and said it was a suicide. And of course, the family is wondering what in the world is going on here. I mean, and here you can see that here we have this is Ellen, full of spirit. She's giving me elementary school teacher vibes there. So bright and full of life, beautiful smile, and a computer generated image based on an autopsy report showing knives where she had been stabbed. And like their conclusion is that she did all of this to herself. I don't understand. A long awaited review of the death of Philadelphia teacher Ellen Greenberg controversially ruled a suicide by 23 stab wounds back in 2011 has reaffirmed the finding, but experts still say the evidence tells a different story. City's chief medical examiner was tasked with reviewing the work of Dr. Marlon Osborne, who was the assistant medical examiner who conducted the original autopsy. Dr. Osborne initially identified the cause of death as multiple stab wounds and the manner as homicide, but later changed the manner to suicide. However, he changed his opinion again earlier this year, writing to the court, "That is my professional opinion. Ellen's manner of death should be designated as something other than suicide." So, I mean, definitely have some questions for him. Why the flip-flop? And just like, I'm not an expert, but I mean, like that, I don't get that, man. I don't see that as a suicide. Wow. The review came after years of legal maneuvering from her parents, Dr. Josh Greenberg and Sandy Greenberg, who had requested that the medical examiner's office revise the official cause of death from suicide to undetermined. The key stab wounds to the base of the brain and deeper in the upper spinal column are inconsistent with being self-inflicted because of the location of the associated injuries, said another doctor who looked at it. There's the report, and this is at this point, you've got two parents who are looking for. They're just seeking answers. They've had to bury their child. Something terrible happened to their child 14 years ago. So you can just imagine that by now they probably be crawling around on the floor with grandparents, but instead they're trying to seek justice, to seek answers for the death of their child. And so it's a very, very sad story, and I just don't see how. I just look at these two people and I want them to have peace, but it's gonna be hard to see how they ever fully experience peace with this being unsettled. And I don't know. Rest in peace, Ellen Greenberg. Rest in peace, Miss Greenberg.